Hi, everyone, and welcome. My name is Brad Mears, recreation therapist, and I'm back partnering with the Brantford Public Library to bring you the second part of a three-part series titled Laughter is the Stress Medicine. And I hope most of you were able to join me for the first part called The Stress Effect, and hopefully you found it helpful on some level. And for the second program, we're going to look at leisure and the important impact that leisure can play not only in our everyday lives, but certainly in times of stress and to support us in healthy stress management techniques. So I'm really glad you've chosen to join us for this. Now, I'm sitting here thinking, everybody out there has leisure in their lives. Everybody watching this probably has things that you do for enjoyment, for satisfaction, for fulfillment and fun, and that's awesome. What we want to do with this video is just really take a deep dive into what leisure is all about and how meaningful leisure can really play an important impact on our stress levels. So hopefully as you tune in, this will be supportive in some way for you. So much like the word stress, leisure doesn't really have one definition that I feel suits it really well. If you look up in a dictionary what leisure means, you might see something like leisure provides freedom from the demands of work, which can allow you time to rest or engage in hobbies or sports. Now, there are other definitions, but I don't feel like any of them really capture what meaningful leisure is all about. And just as we dissect leisure a little bit, leisure is such a broad word and it covers so many different areas of our lives. Leisure can be things we do alone, such as maybe go for a walk, might be things we do with other people, like possibly go out for dinner. Leisure might be passive, so it might be just relaxing and reading a book. Leisure might be more active, like maybe going skiing. Leisure can happen indoors, maybe with a board game. It can happen outdoors, going to the park, doing something outdoors. Leisure is certainly a seasonal thing. Some people enjoy leisure in the winter and like leisure activities that are involved in the winter. Some like the summertime activities. So it's really all over the place. And there are a lot of emotions, important emotions tied to leisure. And I think that's a big reason why we engage in leisure, because it gives us those emotions that we're craving and that we're really looking for. So we're going to take a little deeper dive into the emotion aspect of what leisure can provide as well. So really excited you're here and hope you tune in for this, this portion of the program. So before we go any further, I just want to discuss the three programs that are all part of the laughter is the stress medicine. I know you might have tuned in thinking there's going to be a lot more opportunities for laughter. I'm going to talk about laughter a lot more because that's the main title of this program. But what I wanted to provide is in the first program, stress, just offering the basics around stress, some general knowledge as a starting point. And then because I'm a recreation therapist, I really wanted to go into the meaningful leisure opportunities that can really help us manage our stress. So that's why I want to make that a focus of this second program. And then the third program is where we're going to get into laughter is the stress medicine. I'm hoping that in the third program we can talk a little bit about the importance of laughter as a leisure activity and a leisure experience. And hopefully I can create a few laughs and give you some examples of why laughter is so important for leisure and certainly managing our stress. So this is all going to lead to the third program, which is titled Laughter is the Stress Medicine. So really appreciate you joining us, and hang on, we are getting to the Laughter is the Stress Medicine portion. So what we're going to talk about next is some of the real benefits of leisure and how it can help us support our stress levels. And just before I go, I want to mention we still are in this ugly pandemic. And as I mentioned in the first program, I'm really thankful and I appreciate everyone who's watching this who has done something positive and done something for yourself, a family member, a friend, your community, something you've done that's been helpful during this pandemic. And you've all done what you can to sort of keep yourself and the people close to you healthy. And I really hope we can continue to do that. So this is going to be information that might be useful for the rest of the pandemic and your efforts to work through the remainder of the pandemic. And it's going to be hopefully information that's going to be useful in everyday life. So stay tuned, and we're going to get into some important benefits.